Guys, back here with my car. If you missed yesterday's video, go watch that because I showed you all about my BMW E46 325 because I think I said 335 in the last portion of yesterday's video, but whatever. And some people were texting me, they're like, what, you're only like 15, how can you afford this, how can you drive, or like, you're not allowed to drive on the road, right? And this is my track car, like a drift car, so I'm not going to go onto the streets with it, like onto the main roads, right? And I'm just going, it's just a track car, so once you're over 16, I think you can drive in a few tracks, I think, or whatever, as long as you don't drive there. Plus, this car isn't insured or taxed or anything, so yeah. Today, we're going to be welding my exhaust, because when I made this exhaust, it's a bit hangy, but I need to clean it up and redo all this. So I'm going to do all this today. This is so scaldy. I just did it just to keep it in place to where I want it. And the welds down there are a bit scaldy, but they don't leak, so I don't really care about down there because you won't see them. But I need to redo all this just to keep it a little bit stronger and stay together. And maybe I'll do underneath because that was scaldy because I couldn't really see, and they're so bad I can feel them from under here. The welder I'm using is just a rod welder and my generator over there. It's just a rod welder that I got for like 200 quid. It's been through some use, from welding that to welding that around here really. Now my battery is dead in the car. There's something draining it because I left it for about 20 minutes and she's dead. So I'm gonna have to put that in charge and figure out the issue. I think it's because when I close this boot, it's not like closed properly because I took the hinges off here to stop it from closing properly, and I just have these. But I think these lights stay on, these lights in here, but I disconnected them yesterday and it's still draining, so I really don't know what the problem is. Back to welding. I need to clean this exhaust up. You will see that right now in this video. So forget my rods. Yup. Fucking terrible, but it functions, so I'm gonna keep doing this and then be grand. Yeah, the rod welder isn't the best, but like as I said, like it doesn't really matter to me, just holds it in place, and that's all I really care about. And eventually you won't even see it because I'll probably get once I get my MIG welder back and some gas, I'll do a good proper job on it. So right now I'm just going to spend some time and just clean it up with a wire brush and get it clean enough just so it's not scaldy like this. It's lashing here in Ireland. So I have it like kind of semi-decent clean, but like it's not how I want it. So I'm just going to get the sander with really smooth sandpaper and just go over it for a few minutes and then clean that up because I'm actually getting sick of that now. And the whole floor all here just got absolutely soaked. The generator as well got absolutely drenched. As you can see, she's pretty smooth. Now it's all left to clean this with an angle grinder or something. I don't really care what's coming back here because I'll probably be putting the bumper back on, which is outside. Looks alright, just needs a bit more really smooth sanding. It's kind of alright now. I don't really care really, just really buttery smooth and grind down some of the welds, but it just needs to be clean because there's a lot of dust and shit on it, but it'll look better once it's all done and the bumper is on. Right now I'm just letting the car down so I can do the door panels, the inside door panels, or mop them up on that. So yeah, the moment that she sits, it's not too bad, but like it's just a little bit springy, so just to make sure all these. Jesus, it was up in the air for so long that I got used to it being so high. So I'm not used to seeing it this low on the ground. Oh, she's stuck right in the back of the Daihatsu. My key, spare key. Yeah, that's my little Daihatsu. Needs a bit of a clean, the wheels and everything. But paint's a bit faded. Need to do stuff with this, but I'm not really in a rush. So this is my dad's BMW. It's a stay. I'll show you that in a minute once I put the battery in charge. She's rubbing. She's charging. It's charging. I'm just gonna get rid of all this stuff, even including the fog lights, because I want all this black plastic off. Hopefully, table was once clean, and now it's just rubber from cutting all that out. But she's on. I'll show you that in a minute. Ooh, ooh. See, here's my dad's BMW. Yeah, it's in a state, but he's a bit of a clean. I think he's selling it, so yeah, some of the money will go towards the Beamer, my Beamer. Yeah. So this is how the bumper's looking. I just cut out like all there, so I'm just gonna put it on and hope for the best. Back bumper. Up a little bit here, then go get me battery for this thing. I take my dad's BMW because the daily's blocked. It's diesel, by the way, so 2-litre diesel. Unreal. Got the battery. She's in. Pulled out a little bit. That's the front bumper looks like. Just all the centerpiece is gone and a lot of heavy stuff behind is gone. Held on by cable ties and a shitty ass wing. Yeah, the battery's in, and the thing that was wasting the electricity or the battery was a little bulb in here for the lights to shine in when you open the boot. And because the boot is like always open, there's a sensor that like keeps the light on and just was wasting it. Heads off, they're all over there, and there's all the shit that was stuck to this sticky stuff. I could just leave it like this, but like it looks a lot cleaner because like that's just held on by a screw there and it's pretty secure. So I want to look clean enough, so if I can, I'm going to trace it out from that metal, from that, and then do the other side. But I'm just going to take that one off now for today, and then next video we will have the door cards on tomorrow. So on these cards there is a screw in there that's holding up this, as I showed you the other side. Where's the other screws? Oh, they're under here. There's a screw right there, and then if you keep feeling down here, there's a screw right there. And they're not Phillips head. They're kind of focused, like them kind of heads. They're kind of small, but and then all you have to do is just pry these open because there's only little tabs in them, and just go all around. And then there's a big bolt there, but I just ripped mine off from the other side, and broke it somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I broke it. So, right, so I just took everything off there. Just a few wires. I'll just cut them because I don't need them for the speakers. Don't need them. This is the door yoke. As you can see, I put the other one back on because I had to cut it just here because there's a speaker thing here. So I need to cut that off. And then there's the airbag there. I have to take all that shit off there, the grey stuff, all this yellow stuff, and then it'll be grand. Okay, so I have it pretty much mocked out the way I want it. There's the door handle thing. I have to cut that out. So yeah, this is basically what it's going to look like. It's just going to self-tap into the door, and then I'm going to have to clean up all the edges and stuff, but that's the general idea of it. I'm just going to go ahead and do the passenger door now, just there. So the pen that I was using ran out of ink, but whatever, I just used blue paint. I just went around it. So I have to cut there and everything, so yeah. So I'm going to end the video here. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video when I cut them out and put them on the car. Yeah, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.